Hey everybody, it's RT Tuesday with the Renegades.
Yeah, so it turns out we f***ed up.
We did. We messed up real bad.
We've been working off of a particular playlist.
Yes, a playlist that was set up by someone on the internet.
Not
internets.
not us.
Not us. It was someone on the internets.
You know, I'd been noticing this weird thing down in the the video description, and the number was wrong.
The count was off.
The episode number was wrong. It was different from the number in the playlist, and so finally we got down to we were looking through what we were going to be seeing next, and the Podcast King episode 100 was listed at 99. I'm like, okay, all right,
that's
look, that tears it. What is happening?
There a little bit of investigative journalism and a little bit of
the Google foo is strong.
Yeah, the Google. The Google foo is strong.
We found the episode we missed.
Yes.
The episode is an internet conversation.
I remember this one from a long time ago, but I just because we hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh man. But now the list is corrected.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna catch this one and then catch the real actual 92 through 95.
Yes.
Because it turns out we ended on 91.
Yes.
So this gets us put back in the proper position.
Yes.
And then we'll go from there. So, first up, I guess we can call this the lost episode.
I guess.
An internet conversation.
An internet conversation. Here we go.
Make sure you link this one in the annotations or in the description.
Well, I link each video, but they're part of the playlist.
Oh, okay, good.
So
good.
I'll just link this one as well.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You can. I'm amazed more people weren't yelling, honestly.
Well, some people had noticed it. It was just I was like, okay, we'll figure this out.
And we did.
Yeah, we did. So
it took us a while, but we did. Hey, let's fix it right now.
Let's go.
An internet conversation.
This is a radio play between Baby Brunette 33 and Andrew Blanchard.
Hey, what's up? I'm a 24-year-old female. ... You?
Beep, boop, boop, bop, bop.
I'm not desperate. I just enjoy talking to people online. I should buy a webcam. Do you webcam?
You are not real.
Oh,
Hey,
less than 3.
Joel.
Are you signed up to any dating sites? I wanted to join Adult Friend Finder, but they charge too much.
My mommy says I am not supposed to do that.
Anytime I take a break from schoolwork, I jump online.
This is just like Skynet.
I am a true autogonostophiliac? What the fuck? Which means I have a fetish for being on camera. Winky smiley face. Lol. Have you ever used secret cam session?
I have a feeling you are not listening to me.
It is an adult site that allows us to chat and even go live on Skype.
funny
My
because
link
it's
is
Joel.
insert URL.
I didn't ask.
If you go there, my picture will load.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, you just click the accept invite button on the bottom left.
Wait a minute. Wait.
If your camera
Wait a minute now.
I'm the one with the fetish, remember? Lol.
We are obviously having separate conversations here.
Yeah, I remember
Why
that.
are
now.
you ignoring me? Just like a real woman! Explanation point.
All woman here,
Explanation.
baby. Winky smiley face.
And scene.
And scene.
Okay.
Patillo.
There's an accept invite button down here, and there's an annotation.
But it just goes to YouTube. This
Ah,
video is private. Okay.
boo.
Boo.
Okay, it's okay.
All right. Well,
We finished it though.
we did. We got there.
So okay, that was the lost episode.
Which, give me a second, and I'll actually give you the number on that. It's an internet conversation.
Here. See, it was Care's Exciting Day.
It's 35 or
30.
something. It's number 35. I was right.
Very nice.
An internet
All right, on the
conversation.
button.
Hey, look, sometimes this OCD comes in handy, all right?
Yep, it was.
That's
It was between. The Five Signs of Death and Joel versus Technology.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Which, when you consider the 5 Signs of Death and Joel versus Technology, which are really excellent episodes.
Yeah, they are.
I can sort of understand how we could miss this one.
Yeah.
But
But
At
now
any
we
rate,
are back on track.
we are back on track.
More plane stories.
More plain stories.
Here we go.
Hey, where was it we were flying when we saw the lady start crying because she requested a gluten-free meal?
Oh, no.
And they didn't get the message. And she got in this fight with the flight attendant. He was like, well, can I give you this vegetarian meal? And she's like, I don't want it. I wanted the gluten one that I ordered. And he's like, well, I'm really sorry. She's like, I haven't eaten in 12 hours. And he's like, please take this vegetarian meal. And she's like, no, just take it away. And she's just like sobbing and crying. So he gives the vegetarian meal to somebody else. And then like 2 minutes later, she's like, okay, I'm hungry. I'll take the vegetarian meal. And he's like, well, we're all out of vegetarian meals. All we have left is this one chicken meal. And she's like, he's like, do you want it? And she's like, I don't have a choice. And he goes to give it to her, and he dropped it.
Oh my god!
And it was the last fucking meal.
Oh my
And so she was
God.
the only person on the plane that didn't get to eat.
A couple of years ago, when Jason and I were flying to the UK, we had to connect through Chicago. We flew Austin, Chicago to London. And our flight in Chicago was delayed, like every flight there. Except they said it was delayed because there were mechanical
O'Hare.
issues with the plane.
Yeah, it
And they
was.
were now like, okay, we fixed the mechanical problems with the plane. I'm like, finally. So, we get in line to board the plane. And I'm looking out the window at this giant plane we're about to get on. And they fire the engines up. And one of the engines under the left wing like starts spitting out this huge, billowing black smoke. And I'm like, maybe they didn't fix this problem. Then we get on the plane, and the pilot comes on and going,
Oh, here it
apparently we're
is.
still having some issues with our air conditioning. Air conditioning's not working right now. Right. we're going to sit here for a while while our mechanics try to fix it. And I remember I was aiming Bernie, and Bernie replied, rotten hell, asshole.
Run hell, asshole! You're gonna die.
Die. There it is. Run hell, asshole.
You're going to die.
Which is one of my favorite lines.
Run hell, asshole!
Run hell, asshole.
Gosh, and you see, I've flown through O'Hare, and they are correct about it being delayed all the damn time. I was flying up to Toronto, and there's an interesting story behind that, but that's for another time.
All right.
But anyway, we were flying up there, and me and Dad, we were sitting there, and we were just sitting there, like looking at a magazine, and all of a sudden they come on and says, "It's boom. Flight to Toronto is being delayed by at least 2 more hours. Thank you." Boom. And Dad just looks over at me and says, "Well, son, I guess we're Chicagoans now, because I think we're going to be here longer than we will be in Toronto."
That's a good line.
And I'm like, well,
That's a good line.
still in America, Pop. Still in America. Because my dad's Mr. Die Hard America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he loves this country. He doesn't love the politics of it, but he loves this country and all the good stuff that comes with it. But just the fact that we were pretty much there a full day
Good
because of it.
Lord.
And I was like, oh, really? Come on. And then by like the fourth time we were delayed, I was just like, well, we're staying here, Pop. Honestly, let's get a pup tent. We're just going to stay right here.
Look, how many times can you go and eat at the same Cinnabon?
Oh. Well, they had diversity.
Was there a Cinnabon?
No.
Really?
Even though, here's the kicker. Even though we were not in Canada yet, there was a Tim Hortons coffee.
Well, okay. So, all right. So I'm going to give you a fun fact here.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, the most southern location of Tim Hortons, St. Albans, West Virginia.
Really?
It is an 8-hour drive from here.
Damn.
Now, Micah and another buddy of ours who I've told many stories about.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, a man who will live in infamy.
Forever.
Yep. So, hi, Booer. So if somebody in the comments mentions whale pelvises being vestigial, it's Booer. So, just to mess with Micah. So, Booer and Micah at one point went to Canada.
Yeah.
With some other friends of ours. And they were at a Tim Hortons. And Booer went in, and I think he was wearing just like regular white t-shirt or something. And the guy behind the counter started sort of making fun of him for
his accent.
Well, no, for just having just like
plain white tee,
plain regular t-shirt, just whatever, And then he pointed to Mike and he's like, "See, that guy's got a Dr. Pepper shirt on. He's cool." Which is funny because I didn't plan to tell this when I was wearing my Dr. Pepper t-shirt. It just happened.
It happens.
So, and Booer looks over and points at one of the other people working there and is like, "Well, that guy's wearing the same thing you are." And the guy behind the counter says, "That's a girl." Booer goes, "Excuse me," and just gets out of the way. It was beautiful.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just bolts.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm done. Okay,
Well.
Boer really needed glasses. Let's be fair.
Okay.
Boer really needed glasses. But, after that, after all the joking around, the guy was really cool.
Okay.
It was like, oh, you guys are from America, all this stuff.
It's like, oh, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
it's awesome. So after that,
Did they fly over or drive over?
they flew.
Ah.
I think. I'm pretty sure they flew. But so they, ever since then, we have talked about making a run on Tim Hortons.
Ah.
And it's never happened.
Well,
Because, there's one 8 hours from here.
it's a possibility.
We've done crazier driving for less.
Okay.
So
Well, I was gonna say we could do that. We could drive. We could do the drive. I mean, it could be a road venture.
yeah, at one Boer and I are the ones who sort of like came up with the term road venture and the rules of the road venture.
Okay.
So because we used to just drive around crazy places a lot,
Yeah.
but one of these days
we need to do
it's
that.
gonna happen.
Well,
It
we need
has
to do that.
happen.
Well, we can do it. Honestly, let's take a
look,
weekend and go.
Boer and I, one evening, just driving around, saw a sign for Jenkins, Kentucky. Now, I had often heard the phrase of, when you're taking the round, like the long way around, of going around by Jenkins. So we went around by Jenkins. Just, why not?
Why not?
That was a thing that we did. Jenkins is a little coal mining town.
Yeah, it
is
is.
very small.
It is. Very petite.
Anyway,
right.
that's enough. That's enough stories about me and Boer.
All right. So
now. There will be more.
now let's move on to Drunk Bernie returns. Okay. When last we left Bernie, the
When
resident
last we
drunk,
left our hero,
Drunk Bernie, who can't treat cap of his keys.
yeah, that's about right.
Who can't keep track of his keys to save his life.
Yep, hides his keys from himself.
Hides his keys from himself so he will not do stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting when Bernie gets drunk because it's always because there's always some shenanigans that happen that will go down in infamy.
Oh, yeah.
in an animated adventure.
Oh, yeah,
in some
definitely.
regard or another. So
whenever somebody gets really drunk, it turns into an RTAA.
it does.
We've seen it with Gus.
Seen it with Gavin.
We've seen it with Gavin.
Whenever he talked about Monty, I'm totally not into dudes, but if I had a boner for you, it's really
and
trying
Monty's
right
like,
now.
Whoa! Now wait a minute.
He's
Let's go with this.
This story, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Drunk Bernie
Returns. Here we go.
Oh boy.
So this weekend we went to PAX East.
Oh,
I think
no.
I took it to a whole new level. We were out at the bar. I was just sitting there drinking. So I got to that point where I was like right at the edge of drunk, and we were going to
Yep.
leave to meet our people for dinner. And I was like, "Oh, I got a full drink in my hand," and I just
Slam it.
slammed it.
There you go.
That was it.
It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
Yep.
Hyde
Then
coming
we
out.
went to go meet the Rooster Teeth group at dinner. And so I walked in, and the way Barb described it was I walked up to our table and went to them, and I go, "You're all drunk." And then Barbara goes, "Uh-oh." Everyone's there. They've been working so fucking hard. And so I stood up, and I held my glass up to everyone at the table. Everybody, like, stops and looks at me. And I go, "I am Catbug." But the real thing that happened
Sugar
was after
peas!
that, so
Drop
Thursday,
them!
the big party,
Okay.
Ashley knew some people there, so she goes,
Throw a
"Hey, we're going to
blanket
this party,
over
but you're pretty drunk, so I'll just keep an eye on you. We'll be there for just a little bit, then we'll go." And I said, "Aces, let's do it."
Aces.
So we do the party, and Ashley says, "Stay here." She goes, "I'm going to go to the bathroom. Don't do anything. Don't talk to anybody. Just stay right here. I'll be right back. I'll go to the bathroom with you." She goes, No. She goes, "Just stay here. I'll be right back." So I said, "Okay."
Oh, no.
She said she went to the bathroom. She came back, and she said I had bags of popcorn, and that I was going up to people, and I would give them a bag of popcorn. I'd go, "Hey, here, take this popcorn. You're too drunk. You have to go now. You have to leave." You have to leave. And people were leaving. I was kicking people out. I had a dude come up to me at our booth the next day, and he goes, "Bernie, I just want to apologize." He goes, "I had a little bit too much to drink at the party, and you kicked me out. You gave me a bag of popcorn.
You're a piece of shit.
Takes one to know one, right, Gavin?
It's true.
Okay.
Oh, Gavin.
All right. Now, one thing I notice about this one is Jordan's drawing of Ashley in this one is severely different from how she looks in real life.
Huh.
No, I mean, she's the host of the No.
That's true.
I mean, honestly, you look at her there and you're like, wait a second. That's the Ashley who's... Wait, no, that doesn't make any... What? But honestly, I think at this point, okay, I'm going to air out a little bit of... Well, this isn't really dirty laundry. Bernie's talked about this in the past.
Yep.
He used to be married to a woman named Jordan.
Yep.
And unfortunately, they got divorced, which it happens. I mean, honestly, my parents got divorced when I was a kid. So,
I mean...
in all honesty, the divorce rates in this country are high, but not as high in some countries. I mean, some countries it's ridiculous.
Anyway.
But anyway, Bernie is now in a relationship with Ashley, who is pretty much the head of the No. It was originally, the two female co-hosts of the No were Meg Turney and Ashley Johnson.
It's funny that we would talk about this.
And Meg's
Ashley
gone.
Jenkins, I'm pretty
Jenkins,
sure.
Ashley Jenkins.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ashley Jenkins and Meg Turney, and now Meg Turney has bowed out of being the host of the No to
Topical reference.
Yeah, well, she's going as she put it in her video. She's going to do her own thing, which she's wanted to do for a long time, and now that business is starting to pick up a lot. It's eking a lot of her time away that she can't dedicate to the No. She's still going to come back for the No every now and again.
She's still going to be helping out on the No some to ease the transition. Is what
Yeah,
she said.
yeah.
Anyway,
to see her representation in this, and then to see her representation later on in some of the RTAAs I've seen here recently that have her more featured in it, I'm like, huh. It kind of throws me off a bit. I'm like, well, okay. But honestly, I don't think Jordan had ever met her. I don't think Jordan had ever met her.
That's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, and he had he has a deadline to meet every week.
Yeah.
Which is why he directs the episodes now instead of animating them all by himself. He directs them and has a team of animators helping him.
Yep.
Which is cool. I like that he's got a team with him now.
Yep.
But anyway, that was Drunk Bernie Returns. Now we have
Oh no.
Teddy.
Another Bernie-centric episode.
Yep.
Lost Not Found.
Yeah, Teddy Burns.
Bernie's son.
Yeah,
who
fun
is-
fact, who's a jackass.
Yeah, he's a
Fun
jackass.
fact, he's a jackass.
Oh boy.
All right, so here we go. This is
Well, all right. Okay. So it's well, you know what? I'll say it later. Let's do it.
okay.
I also remember the first time we ever got a check from GameStop when they started selling our DVDs retail, and Jeff lost it. I handed him the check because it was like the biggest check either of us had ever seen in person. Turn around, do a full revolution, go, where's the check? Goes, oh. Where's the check? Where is it? I mean, we hunted up and down looking for that check. We were going to lunch to celebrate.
Jeff.
Hand to him in the car. And then we get out of the car and I go, I need the check back. Goes, I don't have it.
I don't have it.
My kid does that. Teddy, my youngest, who's the most irresponsible kid on the planet, he takes off his shoes and then he loses them. And then he puts it on you. Like, where are my shoes? Where are my shoes? Like I don't know where your damn shoes are.
Taking off your damn
one time he
shoes.
had one shoe on at the end of a movie, and we hunted up and down the rows for his other goddamn
chance to
shoe.
come in.
And finally we found it. Not down 3 rows, up 3 rows.
How does that happen?
I don't even know. So I put down Ty's
Kids.
shoe. Then we go walking. We walk 3 steps down. He's crying. And I turn around and go, why? He goes, I lost my shoes. He literally, this is not a joke. We went 40 feet and he didn't have his shoes anymore. He didn't know where they were.
So, all right. So Bernie doesn't necessarily have any right to talk here, because if you'll recall, Bernie loses his phone a lot.
Well, he loses his phone some, and Gavin,
Gavin, of course, is just
mocks him for it.
"Oh, I can't believe you lost your phone.
He's like,
so stupid.
Can't believe you left your
Can't
phone
believe
in
you
the
left your
cab.
phone in the cab."
Yeah. He's like, you're an idiot. You left your phone in the cab.
idiot.
And Gavin forgets his stuff as well.
Yeah, but Gavin leaves his phone in the cab, and Bernie's tempted to just let it drive away.
He's like, ha 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 ha. Exactly.
Which, to be fair, yeah, Gavin deserves that.
Gavin does in some regards, because Gavin, as I've heard some people say, Gavin is a quote piece of shit in some regards.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Which honestly, I have never met Gavin Free. I'd be honored to meet Gavin Free. But
Yeah, and just
From people-
shake his nose.
actually, I'd just be like tempted to just go honk.
It's just like,
And then shake his hand. Actually,
oh no.
Actually, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to shake his hand in slow motion.
Have them play the sound behind it.
Yeah, play that track, and just walk up to him and just like slow motion, like Gavin Free, it's nice to meet you.
Amazing.
And he'll be like, "What's going? Oh, you guys are assholes. You guys are proper assholes."
Why do I get the feeling that Dan would just be over there just losing it?
I think Dan would get a kick out of it. He'd probably be playing it on his phone. He'd be like, "Hey Dan, when I go up to shake Gavin's hand, play the slow mo soundtrack."
All right.
And he's like, "All right, I'll do it." And I guarantee in the midst of it, we'll like hear his phone just go clack clack on the floor because he'll be dying laughing.
Yes.
Whoops! Sorry about that.
Oh, we're having a good time.
Oh, it's
Man.
always good.
And
But
this is why we should never meet famous people.
no, this is not, because we would immediately just completely blow our chance.
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be real bad.
Well, we didn't muck it up when we met Craig Parker and
I wasn't there.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
that was
fair.
before my time. That being said, like, oh boy, man. But
Let's see.
oh mercy.
I'm sending Mike a message real quick.
All right.
Just take
Okay.
just a second.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you'd be messing around with Gavin, and I'd be meeting the Mad King, and then it'd just be like either.
Who has the better maniacal laugh?
I mean, it's either going to be bros or mortal enemies.
I could see bros, especially if you let him be king, just as
mean,
long
look-
as you get test subjects.
Look, I don't want to rule. All right. Look, I get it. All right. Ruling. There's a whole thing. That's way too much work. No.
Well, for Ryan, it's not too much work. He's just like, kill each other and kill the cows.
And it's like,
It puts the milk in the basket.
You can absolutely kill each other because I like that shit. That's the line. It's just like, oh Lord.
Because I like that shit. All right, so speaking of famous people, we have some Stinky Fools in the Rooster Teeth animated adventures.
All right, so this is the last one for the evening, so that
Yep.
we'll actually be caught up. This is number 95.
Yeah,
We're sorry that we fucked up previously. All right, Stinky Fools.
here we go.
Here we go.
I just thought it'd be funny if you have to fire somebody, wait until April Fool's Day. Because, when you fire somebody,
it's
it's
Gavin.
always dramatic and they get upset and there could be a lot of throwing and shit like that. So I thought it'd be funny, like, bring him on April Fool's Day and go, hey, it's April 1st, so I just want to let you know, you're fired. Wink. And then, and then keep that going. Like, oh, here's your severance, just sign that, wink, wink, and everything. And walk him all the way out of the parking lot. Make it all part of the joke until you realize eventually when he's at home that, yeah, he actually did get fired.
June
Fucking
6th.
Gus threw my goddamn cat out of here. And then what'd you do the week after?
Everyone knows because you just won't shut up about it. I brewed some beer.
There are literally tiny little flies everywhere.
That's not my fault.
Yes, it is. You
Because-
brought
it's because of
beer
the
into the
insulation.
studio.
It's not-
Kiss.
I wonder sometimes how much the past stank. Imagine if you time traveled back to time, like, oh, I'm going to get to see the Declaration of Independence signing. You walk in there, you're like, what the fuck? People take some showers. I'm sure it was fucking rank.
Wow.
Oh, Gus Sorolla, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gus Sorolla. So that to me, I if I could go back in time and witness some things, I'd probably just go back to see if the historical recollection of it is 100% accurate, and
Yeah.
if not, I'll just be like, I'll take my old history textbook with me, which I think will be full of just like red marks throughout. Just be like,
Yep.
it's like that shit didn't happen. It was actually this guy here, and Ben Franklin. What are you? Oh God.
To be fair, I'm not entirely sure that most of the stuff about Franklin isn't true. Like, the stuff that happened in France
I
with
don't.
the ladies.
I don't doubt that for a second. And what if he was a ladies' man?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
He's Ben Franklin, for God's sakes.
I mean, what are you going to do, right?
He was like, I was going to say, when people are talking about money, they're just going to be saying, it's all about my name.
It's all about me.
It's all about the Benjamins,
Oh,
baby.
Lord.
Exactly. Anyway, yeah, this
Or depending on the circle you're in, it's all about the Pentiums. Weird Al reference. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, this has been Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures, featuring the lost episode that
Yep.
we were behind on, and finally corrected.
We caught it.
Yeah,
We caught it.
We caught it now, and
And
now we are.
From here on out, I'm gonna make sure it's like, okay, are these actually the next 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
that
got
was
it.
that was episode 91 or 91
Well,
through 95.
35, and then
Episode 35,
92 through 95.
Yeah. So
So we're back on track now.
Yes.
The next ones will be 96 through 100.
yeah. So sorry about that, guys.
We got it.
And we just want to thank you all for sticking with us through this. You know, we if you've been noticing this and it's been throwing off your OCD like it has this man,
Yeah.
we apologize, but now we're back
I'm
on
honestly
track.
surprised it took me this long to finally be like, all right, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, so
So
we've got this resolved now. Thank you all so much. Check the description down below for the links to all the original videos. Check out Rooster Teeth. They're some awesome people. And, don't forget to check out all of our stuff down below as well, including our raffle that we have going on, which will be
right,
running.
that's happening,
yeah,
isn't
which
it?
will be running throughout. The raffle will end Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. next week.
Wednesday, give an exact date.
Okay, so we decided to run the raffle for 2 weeks, and let's see. We posted the video. Come on. Pull it up. Raffle time. There it is. We posted it on the 28th,
Yep.
meaning that, let's see, not this upcoming Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Here it is.
All right.
Okay, there's the 28th, and then 28th, 6th, the 13th.
So July 13th.
July 12th. July 12th.
Okay.
July 12th at 10 a.m., the raffle will officially be
10
over.
a.m. Eastern Standard.
10 a.m. Eastern Standard, yes. So as soon as the clock ticks over, no other entrants will be taken in, and the
Yep.
video will be put on private.
Yeah, and go check out the video about the raffle because
Oh, yeah.
there's more than one way to enter.
Yeah, I'll put a link down below in the description there as well. So, yeah, if you all are interested in getting a little bit of Renegade memorabilia.
And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Check the video to see what it is. And, until next time, everyone, we appreciate your viewership. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you later, everyone. Peace out.